Here's a gold. It's another gold. It is Valley Club. There's a huge summon pool and raid challenge is going on right now, which includes this guy, Vault Keeper Wixwell. Great character, but has some insane synergy with Titus Blackbloom, the current fusion going on right now that we're chasing. So we're gonna try for this guy. We have no Wixwells on our account, so we're to see if we get lucky. The odds are not with us. We got a lot of hope, and we got some fingers crossed. So we're to see if that is enough. You know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button, and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin raid channel. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having an excellent day. And if you're like me and are using some of your prism crystals for this current summon pool, I hope you get really, really lucky. If you don't have a Vault Keeper Wixwell, I hope you get one. That is what we are trying for. That is our big grand prize right now. And if you get some value from this video, get some entertainment from this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new raid video goes up. At least 6 pieces of raid shadow legends counted every single week on this channel. Well, let's get in the game so you can check out the current summon pool going on right now. Obviously, the big grand prize, this guy, Vault Keeper Wixwell. The reason is because Titus Blackbloom on his A2 gets some huge damage based on the shield that he has. So Vault Keeper Wixwell places a increased defense and a shield buff on all allies 2 turns. The value is proportional to this champion's defense. So you want to build him with a lot of defense. And then this is the kicker right here, the A2. This stuff is good right here, but the bottom it says then increase the value of all shield on all allies. The value of the shield is increased proportional to the total number of buffs, which has their duration increased. And what he's going to do also increase the duration of all buffs on all allies by 1 turn. So the more buffs on the allies, he's going to increase that. And is going to increase the shield as well, which could create a huge, huge shield for Titus Blackbloom. So this is the grand prize. We also, Harima is also a great damage dealer. Love to get her. Mighty Uugo. We have Glaciat of the Meltwater. Pretty much all of these legendary characters we don't have in our account except for Tholen Foulbeard. Wouldn't be a huge loss to get Tholen, putting him in our faction guardians, but some of these epic characters, not all of them are great. Either we have a lot of these epic characters or they're not as good. So a couple wins right here. Aox would be a great character to get. I would love to get a Doom Priest in our account. Mordecai, we don't have any Mordecais in our account. We also don't have any Thalicia. We don't have any of this Neldor, and some of the rest of these characters really, really good, but we have some duplicates like Geomancer. We have a Geomancer already. Mythr Rider, Diathi. Great character, but we already have him. And if you want to test your luck as well, not just for a great character in raid, but potentially winning a PlayStation 5 for free, no purchase necessary. There's still a few more days to get your entries in. July 8th is when we're going to do the drawing. You can enter the Gleam Contest with the link down below or that QR code up there. It takes you right to the Gleam Contest, and pretty much all you need to do, start off a brand new copy of raid, either a second account or starting a brand new account. You can share this with your friends as well. And that pretty much gets you the link. That gets you your entry to the contest. And the great thing is the link is a great one because you're gonna get off to one of the best starts in raid, getting this guy, Karato Fox Hunter. You could get Tholen Foulbeard or another legendary. And then there's another legendary calendar going on right now for Lemonici the Goldwing. So 3 legendaries, also 3 epic characters, some great ones, Uugo, Tagoar, Fayne. You get all of that and potentially winning a PlayStation 5. So check out the contest up there, guys. As we come back into our summon pool, opening the first of 11 characters right now. All right, we need a lot of golds, a lot of legendaries. Hopefully we get Wixwell. That is the grand prize here. First one. Let's get some gold right off the bat. Let's get Wixwell right off the bat. It is, oh wait, we opened a lot of Mordecai. That is a great one. Sepulchre Sentinel, here's the gold. It is Freya, great character. Not Wixwell. Here's another gold. It is Korgar Deathbell, Neldor. Oh my goodness, we got all the ones that we wanted. Neldor and Sinisha. So we got some great ones. We did not get Wixwell, but we have one more that we can open. Let's go check out the Freya and Korgar. This is a great one, guys. Mordecai is a character that we wanted. Great, the poison dealer or is HP burn? Let's go look at him up. I think he's the poison dealer. No, HP burn. Great HP burner here. Increases the accuracy of all battles and all allies by 40. All right, and has a chance of placing HP burn on all debuffs for 2 turns. Places an increased attack buff on all allies for 3 turns. 75% chance of decreasing the turn meters of all allies or all enemies by 15%, fills the turn meter of his allies 15%, and this one attacks one enemy, 30% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 10%, 60% chance if the target is under an HP burn debuff. Damage is based on attack. So a very, very good champion here. The other character that we wanted, let's look at this one first. Neldor. Neldor attacks all enemies 2 times each hit. 50% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. Heals this champion by 30% of the damage dealt, and his damage is based on attack. He also attacks one enemy 4 times on his A2. First and second hit at 50% chance to place a 50% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns. Third and fourth hit, yeah, this guy just keeps attacking. 50% chance to place a 50% decrease accuracy debuff for 2 turns. And then the A1 attacks 3 times at random. Each hit has a 30% chance to placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. Looks very, very good. And the passive, whenever an ally places a freeze debuff, so if you pair him with someone like Croydon the Blue, it's gonna get a lot of stuff. Champion, a 30% chance to attack the target with their default skills. So yeah, should be good. Very, very good character. Very good synergy with someone like Croydon. Let's check out Sinesha. We don't have this character yet, and then we're gonna look at the legendaries on hellhades.com. Sinesha equalizes the HP of all allies. The HP levels of all allies will be brought up to the levels of the allies with the highest HP, then heals the target ally by 10% of their HP. Looks like a good move here. Attacks one enemy, puts the target skills on cooldown, heals the ally with the lowest HP by 25%. The A1 attacks all enemies. Nice. Another A1 AoE attack. Ascendancy still attacks all enemies. Extra hit on the enemies with less than 50% HP after the first hit. She seems like a great champion. I'm not sure if she's better than any of our current Knights Revenant to get in our faction wars, but I like what she does. And then HP, ally HP and faction crips by 31%. All right, Freya, great character. Let's go look her up on hellhades.com. All right, Freya is a huge win. 4.5 on hellhades.com. Great in a lot of areas of the game. Great arena champ, great for the Eternals Dragon, great for the Demon Lord, great for a lot of these Doom Tower enemies. Man, so the A1 attacks all enemies. Another AoE on the A1, 25% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn. Activate this skill when a shield buff is placed by this champion, or when a shield buff placed by this champion is removed by damage, occurs once per turn. The A2 places a 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. Also shield buff on all allies for 2 turns. The value of the shield is proportional to this champion's defense and each target champion's max HP. So we could get a pretty big shield for Titus, not as big as Wixwell, that could increase the shield, but the initial shield seems like it's pretty good for Freya. Removes all debuffs from all allies, place a block debuff on them for 2 turns, also fills the turn meter by 20%. It's a 3-turn cooldown when fully booked, and the passive, it is a good one. Increase the champion's defense by 5% each time an ally inflicts a critical hit, stacks up to 50%. The active effect prevents the death of an ally with the highest crit damage except this champion, keeps them alive when 1 HP with a fatal hit. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, this effect will only activate once, then heals that ally by 20% of their max HP and activate instant turn effect on them. Ooh, man, this is very, very strong, keeping your biggest damage dealer alive. I like this. This was a big win. Let's go check out the next character. And Korgar Deathbell, another huge win for her account. 4.5 stars on hellhades.com. And just like Freya, stands out in many different areas. Demon Lord, Spider, Nether Spider. Let's go check out some of his skills here. Strange Amethyst attacks 1 enemy, heals the champion by 10% of their max HP. All right, seems like a good one so far. AoE on the A2 attacks all enemies, 75% chance of filling the turn meters of all allies by 30%, 100% when it is fully booked. Also 75% chance of removing all debuffs from all allies, again 100% when fully booked, so more turn meter and removing debuffs. On the A3, place a 50% ally protection buff on all allies except this champion for 2 turns, 25% strengthen buff on all allies for 2 turns, so pretty good at keeping your team alive, pretty good protector so far. Let's see the passive. Increases champion's resistance by 20, defense by 10% for each ally protection buff on allies. Also increases resistance by 15% and defense by 5% for each ally protection buff on all allies. If there are multiple champions in the team with this skill, only one will activate. Counterattacks, whenever an ally under ally protection buff is attacked, can only occur once per turn. Ooh, I like this. All right, this guy is a great one. I'm not sure how he's gonna fit into our roster, but we're gonna make him work. He's a great champ, and great one. All right, so we've done great so far. Let's get out of this. We have one more to go. Can it be Wixwell? Can it be another legendary? Get the last one, last shot right here. I'm really nervous. All right, Wixwell, or a legendary, another legendary. Let's go. Legendary, let's get the gold. It is going up, and it's epic. It is a Mythr Rider doc. All right, so great character, but again, we have a duplicate for this character. So, man, this is a pretty good opening, guys. Pretty happy with this. Let me know your thoughts on this. Are you gonna open some characters of your own, or are you gonna open some of these summon pool prism shards of your own? Are you gonna wait? There is an event coming up that I do want to mention, the summon rush, and we should have a increased drop rate for it right here. And this is on Tuesday. Actually Wednesday the 9th. So this, Tuesday the 8th. I was looking at the wrong one here. So Tuesday the 8th is when we could expect this summon rush, and we should have a double drop at that time for this summon rush. So I'm gonna wait for my sacreds, and I'm probably gonna hold off my ancients and my voids during that time. But yeah, let me know what you're doing for these events. Good luck if you're opening for this summon pool. Hopefully you got some value for this video. If you did, leave it a like, check out some of the other videos, and remember, if you want to potentially win that contest for the PlayStation 5, few more days to enter, check out the QR code up there, or the link takes you right to the Gleam. I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Good luck with any opens you're doing. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out. Take care, guys.